Hello everyone, hope you're all doing great. So here I come with this 22nd November newspaper analysis of Karnataka especially, and in this I have added few of the national and international news also. So here if you have any queries regarding KPSC exams or any KPSC materials, you can just browse through the website, that is KS Moksha, or else you can call up to the number which is present on the screen, or you can WhatsApp to this number. So let's start. So here these are today's topics, so which are in news. So I'm going to discuss all these points in detail, so with the background. So let's start with today's topics. So the first one is 7 districts to get piped gas. So here Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to remotely lay the foundation stone for the projects, so that will be brought in 7 districts. So which are those 7 districts? They are Ramanagaram, Chitradurga, Udupi, Ballari, Gadag, Bidar and Dakshin Kannada districts. So this pipe gas project, so that comes under City Gas Distribution Network. So this decision was taken in the 9th City Gas Distribution bidding round, so which was held in April of this year. So currently we have piped gas supply only in certain parts of Bengaluru urban and rural districts. So here you have to remember the 7 districts and earlier which districts have got the pipe gas supply. So if this pipe gas network is connected, nearly 7.34 lakh households will be benefited, and here we could see 218 compressed natural gas stations also be constructed in these districts. So here you have to remember the 7 district names: City Gas Distribution Network and earlier Bengaluru urban and rural districts. So the important point here is compressed natural gas stations. So let us see a little information regarding compressed natural gas. So what is CNG? CNG is nothing but the compressed natural gas that composed of methane, and it is compressed at a pressure of 200 to 250 bars. So why nowadays we are preferring CNG? Because it is cheaper and it is lighter than air, and it can be substituted for gasoline in automobiles. So the main important reason for preferring CNG is because it emits less greenhouse gases upon combustion, and also due to its light weight, it can easily disperse in the event of spillage, hence risk of ignition is also minimum. So and CNG is termed as a cleaner gas because almost it undergoes complete combustion and it emits less greenhouse gases. So this is all about compressed natural gas. So next we see no school makes the cut for Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So here the news is all about the Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So no school in Karnataka had received this Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So this award was announced by Union Ministry of HRD recently. So as many as 52 schools were awarded this Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award for maintaining cleanliness and hygiene. So according to the department of officials, 38 schools from the state were shortlisted and sent to MHRD. So but across Karnataka there are around 62,000 elementary schools and 15,666 high schools. So even though these many other 38 schools were also shortlisted, but none of the school has received this Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So let us see what is this award actually. So this Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar honors the schools that have done exemplary work in the field of water, sanitation and hygiene. So whichever the school is doing the exemplary work or extraordinary work in terms of water, sanitation and hygiene, such a school is recognized under this award, and these awards are given to ensure long-term sustainability and behavior change towards cleanliness. So here this year first time the award have also been extended to private schools besides government and government aided schools. So this award is also given to the private schools from this year. So how the schools were rated? So schools were rated on 5 parameters. So the first one is water availability, and second is toilet, third is hand washing with soap, fourth is operations and maintenance, and fifth is behavior change and capacity building. So based on these 5 broad parameters, so this award is presented to the schools. So here 4 states, that is Puducherry, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Andhra Pradesh, and 9 districts, so they were also awarded with certificate of recognition of having maximum number of schools which were awarded with National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar. So these 9 districts and the 4 states, they have the maximum number of the schools which received the National Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So this is all about Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar award. So next news we see, bringing puppetry out of the shadows. So here we see here puppet utsav, which was organized by Anavarana Trust at Ravindra Kalakshetra. So one of the famous person over here is Gundu Raj. So he had been practicing. So in his family they were practicing from 5 decades and they are promoting the puppetry. So this puppeteer is from Huvinahalli in Hassan district and he is trying to keep the tradition alive. So for this Gundu Raj, puppetry is 200-year-old family legacy and he specializes in leather puppetry, which is unique to Karnataka. So through his puppetry, so what and all the stories he brings? So he brings life to the stories from Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata Purana, Shiva Purana, Devi Bhagavata Purana and Janapada stories, that is Kannada folk stories. So through his puppetry he used to bring life to all the stories. So this is all about Gundu Raj, who is a puppeteer, and he participated in Puppet Utsav, so which was organized by Anavarna Trust at Ravindra Kalakshetra. So since 200 years he had this family legacy of the puppetry. So let us know in detail about puppetry in India. So coming to the puppetry in India, so we have 4 types of puppetry, that is shadow puppetry, string puppetry, rod puppet and glove puppet. So coming to the example for shadow puppet, so shadow puppet we see Togalu Gombeyata of Karnataka, Tolu Bommalata of Andhra Pradesh, Ravanachaya of Odisha, Tolapava Kutu, that is of Kerala, and Chamadacha Bahulya, that is of Maharashtra. So these are the examples of shadow puppets. Coming to the string puppets, Katputli of Rajasthan, Kundai of Odisha, Gombeyata of Karnataka and Bommalatam of Tamil Nadu. So these are the examples of string puppets or in puppetry of India. So next we see rod puppets. So rod puppets examples are Putul Nach of West Bengal, Yampuri of Bihar, Kathi Kande of Odisha. And next, last category we see glove puppets. So glove puppets examples are Pava Kathakali of Kerala and Kundai Nach of Odisha. So these are the examples of the puppets and their types. So next we see 2-day PSC meeting, that is Public Accounts Committee meeting. So the 2-day annual audit meeting of Public Accounts Committee of Parliament will be held in Kalburgi city from November 27. So here we see the leader of Congress in Lok Sabha, that is Mallikarjun Kharge, is the chairperson of PSC and 22 members of PSC will arrive in Kalburgi on the same day. So what they are going to discuss? So they will discuss the performance audit of union government schemes and CAG report with reference to Karnataka region, and the committee will also discuss the action taken on 93rd report of PSC on the performance of civil aviation. And the committee will discuss the performance audit report of recapitalization of public sector banks, bad debts in public institutions based on CAG report. So here let us see what is actually Public Accounts Committee in detail. So the Public Accounts Committee is a committee of selected members of Parliament, so who were constituted by the Parliament of India, especially for auditing of revenue and expenditure of Government of India. So they are meant for auditing of revenue and expenditure of Government of India. So this is formed every year. So here the strength is 22 members, of which 15 members are from Lok Sabha, that is the lower house of parliament, and 7 members from Rajya Sabha, that is upper house of parliament. So the term of office of the members, that is these 22 members, is 1 year, and the chairman is appointed by the Speaker of Lok Sabha. So here, since 1967, the chairman of this public account committee is selected from the opposition party. So earlier it was headed by the member of ruling party, but since 1967, so they are selecting the chairman from the opposition party. So what are its function? So this PS's function is to examine the audit report of CAG after it is laid in the parliament, and CAG assists the committee during the course of investigation. So none of these 22 members shall be the minister in the government. So this point is very important. So these 22 members of PSC none of these members shall be a minister in the government. So this is the background of PSC. So next we see Thonnuru Kere Utsava from November 23rd. So this is going to be organized in Mandya district, Pandavpur Taluka. So from 23rd November, and CM Mr. Kumaraswamy is scheduled to inaugurate the utsav. So here in this particular 3-day festival, so Chief Minister is going to inaugurate some of the infrastructure projects and lay the foundation stone to many of the projects, and government has decided to improve the infrastructure facilities at Tudda, Jakkanahalli, Shivahalli and other places in Melkote assembly segment, and hence huge sum has been allocated for this. So here you have to remember Thonnuru Kere Utsava celebrated at Thonnuru Lake, Pandavpura Taluk of Mandya district. So next we see DLDS to digitally track bulk cargo. So DLDS is nothing but Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor Development Corporation Logistic Data Service Limited. So this is planning to digitally track bulk cargo after it covers all Indian major ports with digital container tracking solution by December. So why this is in news? So that too in Karnataka is because launching this digital container tracking solution at New Mangalore port here on Wednesday. So this tracking solution has been launched at New Mangalore port on Wednesday, and DMICD's Managing Director and CEO Alkesh Kumar Sharma, he told the reporters that trucks transporting the bulk cargo would be affixed with RFID tags for tracking. So with the use of these tags, so they used to track this transportation of bulk cargo. So tracking cargo container as well as bulk is essential to reduce the logistic cost from the present 14% of GDP to international standards of 8% to become competitive in the export market. So what is the use of tracking this bulk cargo is, so that will reduce the cost of GDP, that is from 14%, that is logistic cost from 14% to 8%. So this 8% is a international standard, so that we can become very competitive in export market. So this is all about DLDS to digitally track bulk cargo soon. So next we see MAHE wins international award. So MAHE is nothing but Manipal Academy of Higher Education. It won silver in International Green Apple Award for Environmental Best Practice 2018. So this MAHE was selected for the award from 800 global nominations, which competed to pick the greenest individuals, companies and greenest councils and green communities. So here we see which is a project that won the silver prize is the award-winning project Green Manipal. So this have also earned plaudits from the judges, and as a result, so as they have won this international award, so they have been invited to have the winning paper published in the Green Book. So this Green Book is an international work of reference on environmental best practice. So this is all about this, that is MAHE wins international award. So next we see SSLC exam evaluators to enter marks online. So why they are doing this is to reduce the human error while collating secondary school living certificate examination results. So the Karnataka Secondary Education Examination Board, this has decided to ask evaluators to enter the marks through an online software. So, KSEEB Director Sumangala said the online mark porting software will be used by evaluators to enter the marks after answer script is evaluated from SSLC March 2019 examination. So, board said to digitize the procedure to reduce human error for March 2019 examinations. So, next we see Kambala fame Rocket Moda dead. So, this Rocket Moda is nothing but a 20-year-old buffalo, so which had won many prizes or many awards, more than 100 awards in the races. So, that has breathed its last after a brief illness here in Nandalike on Tuesday. So, this Rocket Moda was also called as Kondattu Moda, which is the on-field non-controversial hero that had created a record in 2014 by completing 144-meter race in 13.57 seconds along with his partner Kutti. So, here the most important, the Kambala fame buffalo has died, which has a name called Rocket Moda, and it was also called as Kondattu Moda. So, next we see first photo of Ortolan bunting in India is out. So, why we have to study this is, so this rare sighting bird has been captured by a Mangalorean, so who is Vivek Nayak, and this breed is from Mongolia. So, this breeds from Mongolia to Europe and then it migrates to Africa via the Middle East. So, this breeds from Mongolia to Europe and this migrates to Africa via the Middle East. So, what is its position, what is its status according to IUCN Red List is, it was placed in least concern category. So, IUCN Red List of threatened species had placed this Ortolan bunting in least concern category. So, this was captured by Vivek Nayak from Mangaluru. So, next we see an endangered tribe. So, who is this endangered tribe? So, the Sentinelese. So, Sentinelese, which is a Negroid tribe, so they lived on North Sentinel Island of Andamans. So, they have not faced incursions and they remain hostile to outsiders. So, these were considered to be an endangered tribe. So, the inhabitants are connected to Java on basis of physical as well as linguistic similarities. So, based on the carbon dating of kitchen middens by Anthropological Survey of India, so these Sentinelese tribe was confirmed in the islands to 2000 years ago. So, that means this tribe belongs to 2000 years ago, and genome study indicate that the Andaman tribes could have been on the islands even 30,000 years ago. So, according to the Anthropological Survey of India, so they are dating that this Sentinelese presence was confined to 2000 years, but according to the genomic study, it says that these tribes could have been on the islands even 30,000 years ago. So, this is an endangered tribe, that is a Negroid tribe, so which is on the North Sentinel Island of Andaman. So, next we see World Summit of Interfaith Alliance held in Abu Dhabi. So, the world first summit of Interfaith Alliance involving religious heads, corporate leaders, global policy makers. So, this took place at Abu Dhabi recently with child dignity in the digital world as a main theme. So, what is the main theme of this summit of Interfaith Alliance? That is child dignity in the digital world. So, this why we need to study is because here Sri Sugunendra Tirtha Swami of Puttige Mutt, that is who is from Udupi, so he represented India. He said that research being carried out in the name of science and technology should not lead to economic or political domination of one section over the other, or corrosion of social and human values, or have a detrimental effect on human health. So, that is all about the World Summit of Interfaith Alliance. The theme is child dignity in digital world. So, that took place at Abu Dhabi. So, next we see project to conserve Gir lions launched. So, as we see in the news, that is, so the lions of the Gir in Saurashtra, that is from Gujarat. So nearly 23 Asiatic lions have claimed their lives due to the virus, that is canine distemper virus. So to protect these and to conserve these Gir lions, so Gujarat government on Tuesday launched 351 crore project for conservation of this lions, and the project also includes the emergency ambulance van akin to 108 emergency service. So here we have to remember which virus and where the outbreak took place. So the virus is canine distemper virus, and here we see the conservation of Gir lions, so which is in Saurashtra, that is Gujarat. So next news we see is UNESCO launches Holocaust education website. So we see the UN Culture and Education Agency, so that is teaming up with World Jewish Congress, and it launched a website called Holocaust. It launched a website to encounter Holocaust denial and anti-Semitism. So anti-Semitism means discrimination against Jews. So here we see this new site, they have been conceived to combat what UNESCO's call, that is increased hate and disinformation online on Jewish issues. So to check about the Jewish issues and to check the discrimination against Jewish people, so this UNESCO has launched the Holocaust education website. So it comes 5 months after the organization launched the UN's first educational guidance on fighting the anti-Semitism. So first what happened here, UN's first educational guidance on fighting the anti-Semitism was launched. Then later that Holocaust education website was launched. So what is Holocaust? So Holocaust, which was also known as Shoah. So this Holocaust was a genocide during World War II, in which Nazi Germany, aided by its collaborator, sponsored the persecution and murder of nearly 6 million European Jews. So here Nazi Germany, so they murdered nearly 6 million European Jews, and the Jews were considered as inferior, and they were threatened and to the superiority of the Germans. So here Jews were considered to be the inferiors and they were threatened due to the race, and here we see German race was considered superior during the World War II. So this is all about the Holocaust, and UNESCO launches the Holocaust education website. So this is all about today's news. So if you like this news, please do click on the like button, and you can share with your friends. And if you have any suggestions, please drop it down in the comments column. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, so please do subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we add a new video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and a happy learning.